Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to a bonus Jonas Animal Crossing video where we're going to be going villager hunting on SezTopia, my Pastel island, which is why I'm Pastel today, okay? So with that being said, there's two villages that I would really like to have join SezTopia and then that island will be complete. We are on the hunt. The countdown is on, but I have a feeling it's going to take a long time to get those two specific villages that I want. So we're hopefully going to find one today, but I am ready to keep this villager hunting going as long as I can on SezTopia, and we will have bonus Jonas videos because I've worked out how to do it now, okay? So I've worked out how to keep my island suspended in time, and I am willing to do that until I find the Dreamies that I want, right? So with that being said, let's find out who was leaving SezTopia. So I was just walking around my town and Tia said, "Sezrawrr, how long have you been there?" I guess I sort of was spaced out. If I could read, that would be great. I've been daydreaming lately about starting a new life on another island. It's not that I'm unhappy here or anything. I think I just want to try something new. I think if I want to keep growing as an elephant, I need to explore new places and make new friends. And I said, listen to your heart, because I do have another elephant who has very similar vibes to Tia. Thanks for the encouragement and thank you for everything you've done for me before now. You're so welcome, Tia. I'm excited for a new adventure, but I know I'm gonna miss you. I will miss you too, but Tia was kind of a placeholder for me until I got Chai, because Chai has kind of similar vibes. So now that I've got Chai on SezTopia, Tia really can go. So then the next day I was checking in to say a proper goodbye to Tia, and Miss Isabel said, "Good evening, everyone." Right now on SezTopia, it's 10:14 p.m. on Saturday, June 20th, 2026. Now for today's announcements. Tomorrow, SezTopia bids a fond farewell to our dear friend Tia. It's hard to say goodbye, but we wish her luck on her next big adventure. Be sure to stop by for one last chat before she leaves, maybe bring some tissues. So that's exactly what I did. I made my way over to Tia's house for one last final visit. And there is all of her things in boxes. She did have a pretty cute house, but it just wasn't quite my vibe. Thanks for stopping by, Sezrawrr. And look, apparently I actually didn't get the last little message of her saying goodbye. I didn't record that bit, apparently. My bad. But I did go and say goodbye to Tia, and as you saw, her house was in boxes. I can't believe I didn't grab that last bit though. That's crazy. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to jump into Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Pastel Island SezTopia to hopefully find a Dreamy today. That would be really nice. So let's get into it. Okay, so maybe before we just go on the villager hunt, I'll show you the area that Tia used to live in and we'll see her empty plot, okay? Because you will notice in the opening messages, it said the 20th of June was when Tia was in boxes, and we are actually on the 23rd when I'm filming this, and you'll be seeing this video probably a week later, but I am keeping my island in suspension because I've worked out how to do it. So it's actually been a couple days since Tia left, but I'm just keeping my island on the 21st of June, and as you can see, this empty plot of land is here. This is where Tia's house was, and because I've been keeping this island in suspension, it hasn't been filled yet, so hopefully we're gonna fill it today. Now, what do I have in my pockets? Okay, I don't have a ladder and I don't have a vaulting pole, so I should be able to just go villager hunting with my 100 Nook Miles tickets here and hopefully not encounter an island where I need to jump over a lake or climb a cliff, right? I just want to go and do some really basic villager hunting. Also, I just saw Daisy May and I got confused, but then I remembered that this is technically a Sunday that this is happening, even though it is Tuesday when I'm filming this right now. Hi, it's Tuesday, but Sunday is what the game thinks. And it will perpetually be a Sunday until I can find a Dreamy that I want, right? Yes, I want to fly. Yes, I want to use a Nook Miles ticket. Yes, I do. Thank you. I'm ready for takeoff. Now, do I want to do a villager bingo? I'm not sure that I want to do a villager bingo. Maybe we'll get started villager hunting, and then if I want to do a villager bingo, maybe we can. But I do just want to remind you of the villages that we are going to be hunting for, because I do have some dreamies. I have a couple of villages that I would be okay to have temporarily as well. I would love to find the dreamies though. This island has been years in the making and I have not been able to find all of the villages that I want yet. So after we finish looking at this island, I'll remind you of the villages that I'm looking for. Could you imagine if straight away I find someone I'm looking for? Oh, am I gonna need to bring? I am gonna need to bring my vaulting pole because I can't go and say hello to this villager. I thought that if you didn't bring a vaulting pole that you wouldn't get. That would make no sense. That was stupid of me. Anyway, it's very lucky that this villager is not someone that I want. I think his name's Rodney. I think, that mouse. Anyway, we're just gonna go home. I'm gonna go and grab a vaulting pole and I'll be right back, okay? And then I guess we'll go through the villages that I really want to have be a part of this island, right? So let me just bring up my list because I have a list of dreamies, but I also have a list of temporary villages, just like I do over on SezTopia, right? So my dreamies that I am looking for, we are looking for Marcie, who is a kangaroo. She's a pink kangaroo. She has very pretty eyes and she's got her little Joey in her pouch and she has a beautiful red house. It's like a rounded pink house on the outside, but then on the inside it's red. And then the other villager we are looking for is Tutu, who is the cutest bear wearing a pink jumper with a love heart on it. So very, very cute. And, oh, Gayle, I'm sorry. You're not leaving because you can't, but I just can't talk to you right now, Gayle. Anyway, Tutu also has a pink rounded house, and I'm pretty sure that Tutu's house is also red on the inside. Did I put all of my tools in storage at home? I must have. I must have indeed. So they're the dreamies that I'm hunting for. There is one more dreamie that can only be invited to your island via the campsite, though, that I really want, and that is Etoile. I had a look at pronouncing her name. I don't know if I'm doing a good job at it, but I am trying my best. Etoile, which is French for star. From memory, from when I looked it up. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Anyway, so she is just the cutest galaxy sheep and I want her house so badly, but you can only invite her by amiibo because she's one of the Sanrio characters. So once I get a dreamy, maybe then I can invite Etoile to come and live on this island. Anyway, I just wanted to mention as well, you guys know that I play this island with my niece, my 4-year-old niece, and she just takes the reins, does whatever she wants. Well, the other day she changed my island flag. That's fine. I mean, she chose something that says home, so it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Well done to her for picking something that does make sense. It's just my island flag is now home and I love that. And she has kind of like, she does this thing in my house when she is playing, obviously. She picks things up all the time and she gives things to villages. Like, she gives things from my house to villages, which, you know, it's fine. She's 4. She's just playing the game. I don't mind terribly. But there was a really, really funny moment that happened the other day, and I wish that I'd saved a clip of it because it was just so funny. I didn't think to save a clip of it as it was happening. So I had tools all in my pockets, and my niece was playing, and she just decided that she was gonna give Sasha a tool. So she goes up to Sasha, says hi to Sasha, and Sasha's saying hi, and then my niece says, I've got something for you, and Sasha's like, oh, what is it? And of all of the tools that I had in my pocket, my niece decided that she would give Sasha not a flimsy axe, but a full axe, like a proper big boy axe. And Sasha, I was really wondering what Sasha would say, and I can't remember exactly what Sasha said, but I wrote down something that was very similar to what he said. He looked at the axe, he said, I have absolutely no idea what to do with that, but I'll have fun learning. And I was just laughing, and my niece is asking why I was laughing, because I was then just picturing Sasha running around with an axe. And that was just really funny to me. So I've never gifted my villagers a tool before. You can, and it can yield some interesting results. Much like Bengal here. I'm pretty sure this is Bengal, who is an interesting result, but is not the result that I was looking for. Yes, Bengal. Wow, I didn't expect to see anyone on this island. Nice to meet you. I'm Bengal. You're from SezTopia. I've totes heard of somebody, Trey Cool, who's from there. It's me. Maybe you know them. Their name is sezrawrr. That is indeed me. That's you. Wow. A pair of celebrities on one island. Well, I'm a celeb in training, but it's still fab. Thank you for calling me a celeb. That's very sweet of you. Should I be looking? No, every time I do villager hunting here, which I say every time, it's the second time that I've done villager hunting on SezTopia with you guys. I keep thinking that it's Sezurbia and that I need DIY recipes and stuff. I don't. Here on SezTopia, I've got everything I could possibly need and then more. So I don't need to look for DIY recipes. That's okay. Yes. Cool, thank you. So speaking of villager hunting on Sezurbia, I know that the video you will have seen before this one was also a villager hunting video for Sezurbia. But the thing is, I'm actually filming this video you're watching right now before that one, because last night IRL is when Piper decided she wanted to leave Sezurbia. So as of me filming this video right now, Piper hasn't actually left Sezurbia yet, but because this is the bonus Jonas video, you will have already seen the results of that villager hunt. I hope that I find a Dreamy. I hope that I find someone cool, right? So speaking of someone cool, just to continue on, I've told you about the Dreamies that I wanted to have for SezTopia. Sorry, if I could speak, that would be great. But I do also have a list of temporary villages that I would be okay with having move to SezTopia as well. I have a list of them, so I'll bring them up in just a moment. We'll just see who's at this island first. Okie doke. Okie doke. I do have 100 Nook Miles tickets on me, by the way, but I have so many more at home. But I'm kind of thinking I don't really want to go to more than 100 islands today. I don't even know if I want to go to 100 islands today, but I figure we'll go for villager hunting for about 2.5, 2 3/4 hours. And then if I don't find someone in that time, I can keep my island suspended in time on Sunday, the 21st of June, until I find someone. Hi, Stu. I am sezrawrr from SezTopia. I didn't expect to make a friend here. This island is so cool, bro. All right, Stu. No worries, Stu. Nice to meet you. But you are not Pastel or a Dreamy or a temporary villager. So with that being said, my list that I have of temporary villages that I would like to live on SezTopia, let me just bring that list up because for some reason I got out of that list. I don't know why I decided to do that. But Chrissy, I remember, was on there. So Chrissy, I can't remember. Is Chrissy the rabbit? I can't remember these ones super well off the top of my head because they're the temporary ones. I don't have them super well remembered. But then, so Chrissy is the first one. Then I have Cookie. I do remember Cookie is the dog, the pink dog. She is pretty cute. So I wouldn't mind Cookie staying. We have Gala, and I remember that Gala is the pig. So I wouldn't mind her staying with us for a little while. That would be okay. Peanut, I remember, is the squirrel. I love how I said I couldn't remember them, by the way. And then all of a sudden I'm remembering them as I'm saying them out loud, right? But Peanut is the squirrel. We last villager hunt for SezTopia, we found Peanut, and then I didn't take Peanut. And then I regretted not taking Peanut, which is why I've decided that if we come across someone who's on the temporary list, we're taking them, okay? Because it's okay. I just want someone that is of my choosing. I don't want the game to pick. I mean, to be fair, the game picked really well with Savannah last time, so that's totally fine, but I just want to be choosing. So then we have Rosie, and why can I not remember who Rosie is? Is Rosie another dog? I can't remember. Sorry, Rosie, I just can't really remember you. But let's see who we have on this island, and then I'll tell you who the last temporary villager is. Also, the bamboo in winter is interesting, right? Oh. Okay. Apple. Apple, you're looking very cute. Apple, hi. Fab to meet you. I'm Apple. Are you visiting from another island too? I am. Apple, let me just bring up your house for a second. Are you going to have all apple-themed furniture? Oh, okay. Your winter wear is very cute, but I don't really love your vibe normally. You're a peppy villager. That's okay. Let me have a look at your house. Oh, yeah, it's all apple themed. No, Apple, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You had me for a second there. You did have me for a second there. That's a big trip just to come hang out with me on this neat little island. Sezrawrr, let's get to know each other while I'm here, cheekers. No, Apple, I'm sorry. Bye-bye. You literally have apple-themed wallpaper, and I just can't do that. My island is too cute for that. I'm so sorry. It's not. It's really basic, actually, so it would have been fine. But no, I know what I want, and I'm not settling. So speaking of, the last villager that I have on my temporary list is Puddles, and I remember Puddles is a frog. I couldn't remember last episode for villager hunting on SezTopia. I remember this time she's a cute pink frog. So they are all of the villagers that I want, whether they're dreamies or temporaries. They're the ones that I'm looking out for today. Hopefully we can find one, but like I said, if not, I'm happy to just keep it on going. Bonus Jonas videos on SezTopia for the foreseeable until we find someone, right? I would like to fly, thank you, Orville. Thank you so much. I want to visit Nook. I want to use my Nookmask ticket. That's what I want to do. One of many. Time for takeoff. Cool. Also, Sezrawrr from SezTopia in her cute winter attire. Now that it is winter. Winter is my least favorite season in Animal Crossing, but also in real life. I can't even get past the fact that it's like cozy vibes and you can cozy up with the blanket. I just don't like being cold. I just don't like being cold. I'd like to just be warm, thanks. And I just don't like the cold. Anyway, so also in Animal Crossing, it's just not my favorite. I miss the green of the snow. I guess I maybe kind of get what other people get in winter, where it's like you get a little bit of like, I think there's an actual term for it. You get a little bit of the depresso feelings because it's like, look at this, the sun is not out. It's cloudy skies all the time. For me in Australia, in real life, it is raining a lot. Well, actually, it's not raining a lot, but it's just gloomy and overcast a lot. And you miss the sun. I just miss seeing the sun. Anyway, hi, Mott. I am from SezTopia. We don't have any jock villages on SezTopia, so I guess that's why you were here to try and fill that hole, but you are not my vibe at all, Mott. Goodbye. Anyway, yeah, I think I have that. Is it seasonal depression? I don't know if that's what it's called. I just get gloomy. It just makes me grumpy. I get a little grumpy. I don't like being cold, and I just want to see the sun. And in Animal Crossing, I just want to see my pretty green grass. That's all I want. My pretty green trees. That's what I want. So, winter is my least favorite season, but that's okay. It's totally fine. I think I like winter so far better on SezTopia anyway than Sezurbia because I do still have some bright vibes with my new fencing that I put in. You will have seen the pink metal fencing and the mermaid fencing as we were running around town before. So that helps a little bit and like I guess the brightness of my footpath. But in Sezurbia, I haven't done very much decorating over there yet. So I feel like I would like how it looks better in the winter if it wasn't just like mainly open fields. Like if I'd been able to do more, but then I don't want to do my decorating during winter because I can't see how things are really going to look. So I'm putting off doing more decorating of the island until spring. Which will come. It will come eventually. But I do have plans for things that I can do anyway to take some time. We can work on the inside of my house maybe. On Sezurbia. I say that, but then I feel like I don't have all of the furniture that I would need to do that. Like, I feel like I've got a few pieces, but if I think about, like, working on a bedroom, like, I have my bed sorted. I have my dresser sorted, but then other furniture I'm like, I don't have. In my kitchen, I don't have the furniture that I want to make my kitchen. In my lounge room, I've got a couch, but I don't really have any other furniture that I would like to use to make a lounge room, right? So, I have, like, little bits of the vibes that I want, but just not enough. It's just not enough. That's fine. Is this Hippo? It is Hippo. Hi, Hippo. I thought this was a deserted island, but here we both are. My name's Hippo. I'm here on vacation, soaking in the vibes, and you're Sezrawrr from SezTopia, right? I sure am. Natch, you are. I think fate brought us together. I hope we make some good memories. You know, we won't, Hippo. My only memory of you will be saying goodbye right now. I'm so sorry. The judgy pants, they are on. They just are on bell-bottom doo-wop. I am ready to go home, thank you. Thank you ever so much. Let's go. Roger. Thank you. All right. Let's go to another island and see. Let's see. Use Nook Miles ticket. Thank you. Time for takeoff. So aside from changing the fences on this island, I've also started making a couple of other little changes. I really want to get this island finished. I mean, it's really basic. It doesn't have like a super big theme or anything aside from it being very pastel looking. But aside from that, like it's not super themed. It's very basic. But there's like one big area that I just don't know what to do with. I have no idea what to do with. It's kind of near my house. It's like this great expanse of land that has nothing on it because I just don't know what to do with it. And then further down the side of that beach, I don't know what to do with it either, but I'm thinking of just gutting the whole thing and planting some trees and making it just a tree-filled walkway. I am doing something very similar. Well, I will be doing something very similar with that exact same spot on SezTopia. I mean, Sezurbia, because I don't know what to do with it. So, trees, right? When all else fails, trees. Who do we have here? Kit Kat, hey there, awesome to meet you. My name's Kit Kat. What about you? Where you from? Sezrawrr, eh? And you're from SezTopia? Cool name from a strong sounding place. So, have you ever gone on a solo kayak tour that suddenly turned into a super exciting survival tour? Because I have, and it's so much fun out here. Psst. Sorry, Kit Kat. I'm leaving ya. You can survive here all on your own. Also, Sister Fruit Island. Pears are my sister fruit over on SezTopia. I am ready to take Soaring Lily back to SezTopia. Let's go! Boop-a-doo. So, just one thing before I go back in to villager hunting for a second. I just want to have a look at the Nook Miles Plus that I have not completed yet. Okay, so these three are all going to be related to the hotel. I will eventually complete them. That's fine. Are there any main game? Oh, have I completed every other main game? No, surely not. I didn't think that I'd sent 200 letters yet. Ah, there we go. I have not. I've got to send 90 more letters. Okay, is there anything else that I haven't completed? Smile Isle. Okay, but I'm really close to Smile Isle. 22 more things to do for my villages. That's okay. I just was wondering whether I was close to being complete over here. DIY tools, of course, because I've got to make so many more, right? That's okay. But I am really close to having finished all of the Nook Miles Plus. I was just curious. Sorry, I just wanted to check on that. Yes, I want to fly using my Nook Miles ticket. Thank you. Time for takeoff. Let's do it. I am thinking of getting a villager bingo happening. Perchance. Okay, I'm just getting a screen grab of my villager bingo card. And then we will be able to continue on. Let's just get the island loading and then I'll be able to share with you the bingo card that I'm going to be using. This one's interesting. There is the last bingo card that I used when doing Sezurbia, sorry, villager hunting. There were 2 Dreamies on there. There is absolutely no Dreamies on this island, which is kind of good in a way because then it's just like they're all random villages that I'm not particularly looking for. But if I happen to find them, that would also be okay, right? That would be a-okay. So let me now just bring up that bingo card that I have found and maybe we can start playing villager bingo. All right. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm getting right with the program right now. So now you'll be seeing the villager bingo card somewhere on my screen. Will you be seeing it? I'm not seeing it is the issue. You are, but I am not. Where is it? Where did it go? Is it over here? Where is it? Yes, there it is. Okay, now I'm seeing it, but now I'm not seeing the game. So let me just get my stuff together. Thanks. So I can see both the bingo card and the game. Right. Okay, let's see. Who have we got on this island? Oh, we got a pink elephant on parade, right? I think I made that joke last time we saw Paolo. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Paolo. I'm visiting this island today. You're SezRawrr from SezTopia. That's real cool. This island's real neat, right? Let's have some fun together while we're both here, pal. Well, Paolo, you are not on my bingo board. But Roscoe is. Oh my goodness, I just saw Roscoe. Roscoe, oh, at least there's someone I know, right? Because aside from that, I mean, I'm familiar with all of the other villagers, but like, they're not people that I know and love. Like Roscoe, who we have over on Sezurbia, sorry, who recently celebrated his birthday. He was a Dreamy and I love him, and he recently gave me his photo as well, as you will have seen last episode. Oh my gosh, I love Roscoe. So, have we had any of the villagers on my bingo card yet? And before we started playing Villager Bingo, I don't think so. No, we have not. Okay. All right, well, we have used 8 tickets. I thought we'd used more than that. That is okay. We're doing pretty well then. Except we're not, because I haven't found anyone that I want yet. So it could always be better, but that's okay. We're still early on in this one. Plenty of time yet, my friends. Thank you. Let's go to the next island and see who we've got. Maybe someone on the bingo card. You just never know. And look, there's a few on here that I have seen regularly in villager hunting, both here on SezTopia and on Sezurbia as well. Like Punchy and Diva I've seen before. Stella, I see a lot villager hunting. So Dizzy, I see a lot villager hunting. So we could be doing pretty well if I can just find some of those regular ones. That could make things really interesting for Villager Bingo. Where do I have anyone? Hello? Where are you? There you are. Goose. No, Goose, I don't want you, Goose. You're not my vibe, Goose. Go back to Little Simsy's island, okay? She really wants you back over there. Anyway, I'm heading out. Goose is not on the bingo card. That is A-okay. I'm ready to go home. I am so unbelievably positive. Let's go. Thank you. Doo-ba-doo. All right. I wish we could just hop from village like Nook Mars Island to Nook Mars Island, like rather than having to come back and set it all up all over again. There's a couple of things like that actually that I was hoping would get updated. I mean, I know in the 3.0 update we got the ability to multi-craft, and that's great. That is so good. But I was also hoping we'd get the ability to multi-craft Nook Miles tickets. Why can I not choose how many Nook Miles tickets I want to craft at once? Rather than standing there over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, printing them one after another, after another, after another. It would just be really handy if I could multi-select how many Nook Miles tickets I want to craft. I thought that that was going to be a part of it, and that's what made me so excited about the multi-crafting, was because I thought it wasn't going to take me an hour and a half to print all my Nook Miles tickets anymore. Alas, my friends, alas, that was not the case. Who do we have here? Plucky! Plucky, you are not on my bingo card. Gotta say, I had no idea what I was going to get on this trip, but changing up the pace is its own reward, right? I'm pretty sure you were in my campsite on Sezurbia recently. This little place is so calm, really lets me get my head straight. Exactly what I needed. Chicky Poo, you definitely were, because you called me Chicky Poo. Anyway. Go back to that gorgeous horizon. She's not even really interested in coming and living on SezTopia. And I'm not really interested in having her coming and live on SezTopia. It's all good. So back to other things that I thought was going to be a part of the 3.0 update. I thought like multi-selecting things in your pockets at one point. I mean, for some things there is, which is the thing. It's so weird why for some things you can select multiple things in your pocket at one time. Like, for instance, when you're selling items at Nook's Cranny, you can select multiple items to sell in one batch, right? That makes sense. So why was I making this point? I had a point. And now I can't remember what that point is. Oh, when it comes to, like, say you've been donating 1 million fossils at the museum and they all couldn't be donated to the museum and you've got a pocket full of fossils that have been assessed just in your pocket and you want to put them in storage, you can't multi-select. You have to one by one choose every single one of those fossils to go into your storage. So why can I multi-select for selling things at Nook's Cranny, but I can't multi-select for putting things in my pocket? There should be a multi-select option for things like that, right? And even I guess it's just for selling things, because for selling fish and bugs, you can multi-select to CJ and Flick. You can multi-select. You just can't for things like putting things in storage. It's little things like that that drive me crazy still about the game. But they're very minor things, right? Very minor. If we were to ever get another big update like that, that would be amazing. Those two things specifically, to multi-craft Nook Miles tickets and to multi-select things to put in storage. Okay, well, who do we have here? Eunice. Wow, I thought I'd be the only one on this tour. I'm Eunice. You're SezRawrr. Did you really come here all the way from SezTopia? I did, my girl. Now, you are not on my bingo card, but that is a-okay. I think I flew past SezTopia once. It looked pretty from the air. Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there. It's all good. Do you have any little things like what I mentioned? They're not like massive things, but just little things that you wish could be changed about the game. Just let me know in the comments down below. I'm just intrigued. Always intrigued to know what other people think. Very interesting. All right. Moving on to another island. Thank you very much. I want to fly. Roger. Thank you. Let's get flying. Using that Nook Miles ticket. Thank you. Let's go. Time for takeoff. Thank you. Orville. Amazing. Thank you. Have I run out of things to talk about? I may have. I mean, I haven't filmed that episode yet, but I have a whole lot of things that I want to talk about during the villager hunt for Sezurbia, so I'm not going to talk about them now because I want to talk about them then, which means I may have run out of things to talk about. Sister Fruit Island? Uh-oh, who are you? Hugh? Oh, Hugh, nice to meet you, I'm Hugh. Cool, so you're SezRawrr from SezTopia. Man, that's real cool. We're seeing a lot of blue villagers today. That's interesting. Let's have some fun while we're here together. Snortle? Oh, Snortle is interesting. Now, Hugh, you're not on my bingo card, but that's okay because looking at the blue villagers that I've got on my bingo card, I have 3? Maybe 4. 5? Can you count Phil as a blue villager? He's got blue on him. So I'm going to count him. I have 5 blue villagers on there. That's interesting. That could be a whole bingo. It can't because they're not all in a row. But you know what I mean, right? They would be a B-I-N-G and O. Right? Sorry, just studying my bingo card for a second. Rumor I see a fair amount as well. Yeah, like I'm familiar with all of these villages in passing, except for Roscoe, who I'm very familiar with, and I absolutely adore Roscoe. Let's do it. Time for take off. Uh-oh, the yawns already is not a good sign. The yawn's gonna make my eyes water. Uh-oh, hold on. Don't want to get watery eyes on my glasses or affecting my makeup, really. Aye, aye, aye. Anyway. Still getting... Well, I was going to say I'm still getting used to my glasses. In some ways I am, because I have not been a permanent glasses wearer, but I am now a permanent glasses wearer. I have a horsey here wearing a pink beanie. Clyde! There's someone on this island, I guess. Oh, you're here visiting too? Yeah. I know you're Clyde, and I am sezrawrr. Thank you. I don't know that you're actually making a friend here, Clip Clorp, but, you know, you met someone, and that's interesting, right? Anyway. Yes, on the 1st of April, literally the 1st of April, picked up my glasses, so I've only been wearing them for a couple months. I am used to them in the sense of, like, my eyes when I'm wearing them. I'm used to them. But, just other things, right? Like, going to... trying not to bump them against things if I happen to brush up too close to something and then it hits my glasses. I'm like, oh, gosh, my glasses. And then also things like crying, I suppose. I can't just wipe my eyes, take my glasses off first, right? Anyway, I suppose if it doesn't feel like I'm wearing them, that's a good thing, right? I think that's really what I'm trying to say, is sometimes it just doesn't even feel like I'm wearing them because they're that comfortable and I'm that used to wearing them in that sense, I suppose, which is good, right? That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. And I do like this pair as well, with the tortoiseshell framing. These are generally my at-home and lounging pair. And then my black pair that I wear when I'm wearing my all-black outfits. They're my going out places, or like my work glasses. I wear them while I'm working at my job outside of YouTube. Zaka! Oh no, Zaka. Oh, if only Zaka could have been on the list, because I see Zaka all the freaking time while villager hunting. Anyway, hi Zaka. You will never be my vibe. I know that you are someone's vibe, but it is not mine, Bloop. Goodbye, Zaka. I just didn't even read what you said because I just didn't even really care, Zaka. Mother Zaka. Anyway. I just didn't really care. Yes, let's go. Okay. Thank you. All right. We have officially been to 14 islands. Why does it feel like longer than that? I don't know. I don't know why it feels like longer than that. Okay. So also recently as well, last week actually, the bonus Jonas video for last week was the second episode of Happy Home Paradise. And I really, really enjoyed it. I am desperate to get back into doing more, but now that we are villager hunting here on SezTopia, that kind of takes priority. So I would like to continue doing weekly videos of Happy Home Paradise, because I know that it's not just about building the homes for the people. That's what it mainly is about, but I know that you actually get to develop the vacation island as well, so I'm really excited to get into some of that too, and making some different kinds of decorating and stuff. Oh, shut up, it's Marcie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yay! Oh, that's so freaking good! We can officially get rid of that bingo board, because seriously, the Marcie and a Dreamy! Oh my gosh, yes! Yes, that's so good. Well, hello there, my name's Marcie. You're sezrawrr, I am Marcie, and I'm so excited. Look at how cute you are! Your little Joey! Ah, I'm so happy! Wait, you came here all the way from SezTopia? I did, my girl, and you're coming with me, okay? You're definitely more well-traveled than me. I'm trying to fix that by touring new places like this island. Mum always says there's magic in chance encounters, so I'm glad we ran into each other like this. Me too! Oh my gosh, that was a really quick villager hunt though as well. It must be true what they say about how travel broadens your horizons. Absolutely! This change of scenery has given me a new perspective on life back on my island. I like it well enough, but move to my island. Oh wow, that's such a great idea. Thank you for encouraging me. Oh my gosh, when I ran into you, I never expected to be invited to live on your island. Unless you were just teasing me. No, I would never. Do you really mean it? Pouches? Oh my gosh. Pouches? Pouches. That's adorable. You'll love it there. You will. Oh, this is also exciting. I can't wait to start packing up for my big move after this tour. That is so freaking good. If I remember right, I'm supposed to contact someone named Tom Nook about relocating. Pouches. You sure are. I'd better do that before I forget. That's so good. And to have another Dreamy. Oh my gosh, Marcie. That is so freaking good. Oh my gosh. I gotta get a thumbnail for this video right now. Yeah, it's not that I don't love what Marcie's wearing, but I might just do, like, include her, amiibo in the thumbnail. Kind of like I did a few episodes ago with Marlo, right? Over on Sezurbia. Actually, maybe I want to be close to the campsite. Like, campfire, sorry. Let me just grab, oh, actually, no, I'm going to take you on the journey. I can't believe that was so quick, really. That was so quick. Maybe we could do surprise, or maybe we could do delight. No, delight's not great for thumbnails. Maybe joy. Yeah, joy could be a good one. That would be great. Let me just make a note of that on my little notes list that I have here. I can't believe we found a freaking Dreamy. Especially after last time I villager hunted on SezTopia, where I was villager hunting for hours and only found Peanut, and then the game auto-filled with Savannah. And like I said, that wasn't a bad choice. But, you know, I would just always prefer for it to be someone that I want. And to find a Dreamy when I only have 2 Dreamies that I could find. Now I've only got 1. Oh my gosh, the next villager hunt is going to be, that's going to be a saga, isn't it? That's crazy. I just am so stunned. Anyway, we will have gotten the thumbnail there. That is so very good. Let's fly back home. And I want to show you, I guess now because I've got some time, because that villager hunt was really quick, I can go for another 15 minutes or so, I reckon. That could be good. I can't believe it. So... wow. Yes, I'm ready. Let's go. I want to show you, because I've started working on changing some flowers around Chai's house. I want to have a look at that actually, because we've been snowing, so some flowers may have grown. But I also want to start planning the flower beds that are going to be surrounding Marcie's house. Oh my god, how many tickets did we use? 15 tickets and we found a Dreamy. That is incredible. Wow, I am stunned. That's amazing. I'm so excited. I can't believe that was, I guess I got some luck from Sezurbia. They gave me some beautiful luck in finding someone super quickly. Anyway, this fencing, the metal fencing that I was talking about, by the way. Now let's just head over towards Chai's house for a second. So Chai lives up here. And as you can see, I'm going with pink and white. Gayle still wants to chat. What's up, Gayle? Maybe it's the weather or something, but I'm not in the mood to be alone. I could use a little company. I should do this because it's gonna go towards Smile Isle, and I've got 22 more things to do for Smile Isle over here, so I should do that. Would you be up to having me over for a short visit? Yes, come on over. We will just play high card, low card with her, and then we'll get it happening. It's just I should do that to get Smile Isle finished over here. Oh, I'm still just so absolutely pumped. When it was her eyes. I saw her eyes and I was like, oh my god, it's Marcie's eyes. And then it was Marcie. Anyway, thanks for letting me visit you like this, Snacky. You're so welcome, Gayle. You are a sweetie pie and I do love you and I love your home. Sorry, your house, your home. I was going to say both at the same time. Anyway, this isn't much, but I hope you'll accept this gift. Picked just for you, Snacky. Some bottom-rimmed glasses. Very nice. Thank you. Do you like to cook? My dad takes a lot of pride in his cooking, so I feel close to him when I'm making meals. I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at cooking. I do what I can, right? I just hope I take after him. You're so sweet, Gayle. I can't help but admire the charm of your iron shelf. I do love my iron shelf. I just know something like that wouldn't look nearly as nice in my place. Funny how that works. Well, it's just because we have different vibes, Gayle. You just have more of a cutesy vibe in your place. Can you give me a tour? I don't want to. I don't want to do a tour. I just want to play high card, low card. You've noticed one thing in particular. Maybe it's that we're not playing high card, low card. Your standard umbrella stand. It is very cute. That one touch says a lot. You care about things that matter. Thank you, SezRawrr. You're welcome for putting an umbrella stand in my house. Why don't we play a game or something snacky? That's exactly what I wanted. Sure, let's play. Because just getting to the point where you play a game of high card, low card, then you're able to have them leave your house and you'll get the smile aisle ticked off, right? A diner uniform. Oh, like the one you wear all the time? No, that's not you. That's Meringue. Sorry. Wrong animal. It's fine. The 7 was the first card. So now I draw another card. The card is drawn, Snacky. So do you think this card is higher or lower than 7? I'm going to say it's lower. Let's see if you're right. There we go. You guessed right. I sure did. I would expect no less from you. All right, time to receive your prize. A diner uniform. Thank you so much. Wow, don't you just love that game? Thanks for playing, Snacky. You're so welcome. Can you leave my house now, Gayle? I love you, but I want you to leave. Yeah, I do. In that case, I'll get going. Thanks for having me over. And the bibba-bonk lets us know that that has gone towards Smile Isle. Very good. Now, while I'm at home, before I head back to Chai's house and finish showing you what I was doing at Chai's house, I just want to see... Did I put Tia's sign in my storage or do I have that in my pockets? Because I'm going to... Oh, did I already place it at the cemetery? Maybe I already placed it at the cemetery, in which case I'm going to need to make a new sign. But I can do that outside. That's okay. All good. A new sign for Marcie's house. That's all. But I want to go back and show you what I've been doing. Also, my beautiful mermaid fence at my house is so cute. It's a whole vibe. I love it. That's why I've done the mermaid fencing in some places, just some places where it looks cuter. But here at Chai's house, I use just the steel fencing. Now, I can see I've got some white buds right back at the back of Chai's garden here. I'm hoping these are going to be... Oh, they're growing. I planted them. That's right, I forgot. That's okay. I still need some more white rosebuds. I don't need any more pink mums. Chrysanthemums are my native flower, by the way. I'm just going to go and see what flowers we have on offer at Nook's Cranny, because if I can get white rose buds, like white rose seeds from the store today, then I'll be able to finish off Chai's garden. And then we can go and have a look at Marcie's garden and what flowers and stuff I'm going to want to do for Marcie's garden. I can't believe Marcie! It's so exciting! Oh, it's been so long since I've had the thrill of having a Dreamy come to live on this island. It's very exciting. Pansies, lilies, no! Pansies, lilies, and mums. Why would I get chrysanthemum bags when they are my native flower? That makes 0 sense to me. Anyway, so no, we don't have white roses, and I don't think that, Leaf, sorry, blanking on his name for a second there. I don't think Leaf is selling white roses at the moment. So I might have to see if SezRawrr from Sezurbia has any spare white rose bags. I don't even know if I bought white rose bags over there. I don't know. Anyway, she can send them over and then I can finish off Chai's garden. That would be nice because aside from that, it's done and it will be very cute once those flowers continue blooming. Very good. So what I'm going to do now, let's go and actually, you know what I'm going to do now? Because I've just remembered I can actually technically end this day and have Marcie move in. We can just bring it back to the day after this and have Marcie actually move in. I want to see the sold. Hold on. There it is. Sold. This spot reserved for Marcie's new home. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with you for a second there. I'm going to save and exit the game and I'm going to load into the day after. So the 22nd of June, save and end. We're going to welcome Marcie to the island, have a look at her house, and then I'll be able to better plan what her garden's going to look like. So just give me a couple seconds to load back in.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, we are having a Winter Wonderland day for the 22nd of June. Which technically is yesterday as I'm filming this video, because today is the 23rd that I'm filming this video. So yesterday was a snowy day. But we're going to find out, we're going to see Isabel's beautiful message about Marcie moving in. Good morning, everyone. Right now it says SezTopia. It's 9:44 a.m. on Monday, June 22nd, 2026. Now for today's announcements. We have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big SezTopia welcome to Marcie! Yay! Congrats, Marcie. I'm sure you'll enjoy island life here. I'm sure she will. She's staying here for freaking ever. I'm so serious. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. So good. So good. All right, so before I go to Marcie's house, no, actually, no, we'll go to Marcie's house first. We'll see her because she's still going to be in boxes. Meringue? Meringue. What do you want, Meringue? Good timing. I just thought up a new nickname for you, Shortcake. What is it? Lollipop works, but would you like to hear a brand new name I came up with for you? Sure, what is it? I'd like to call you Bestie. I was going to say I really like Lollipop, but I like Bestie better. What do you think, Shortcake? Yeah. I'm so glad you like it. Looks like I'll be calling you Bestie from now on, Shortcake. That's so good, Meringue, sweetie pie. Anyway, with that being said, let's go to Marcie's house. Yay. Look, there it is. And that's really cute nestled in here like that with all of the hedges behind it. Super cute. So we're definitely needing some pink and white flowers for here, I think. Which a lot of my villages have pink and white flowers. I just need to come up with the right ones. Maybe we could do some white chrysanthemums and maybe some pink flowers of a different kind. I have a lot of white chrysanthemums, that's all. Anyway, let's go and visit Marcie's house. See Marcie in boxes. Hi, Marcie. There you are. You're so cute. Look at your patchwork wall. Oh my gosh, it's going to be such a vibe. Marcie, did you come by to check in on me? You're so sweet, sezrawrr. I've relocated, but as you can see, I've got a lot of unpacking to do. You sure do. Thanks for convincing me to make this change. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for you to be here. That's so freaking good, Marcie. Look at you in your cute little apron. She's such a vibe. I'm so glad she's here. I'm so glad she's here. It's going to be great. Okay, so I do want to try and come up with like a garden thing for her. So let me go, when I'm struggling to think of what flowers I can use, I go to my botanical gardens. Or maybe windflowers would be really cute. I do love the windflowers. They're my favorite. So maybe we could do white chrysanthemums and pink windflowers. Although the tulips are pretty cute as well. It's just her house, the pink is a little bit more of a, not a super vibrant pink. Like if you're having a look at the tulips, the pink tulips are super pink, whereas the pink hyacinths aren't as pink. So maybe hyacinths? Hyacinths and chrysanthemums? I don't really want to do lilies because the lilies are my least favorite flower in the game. I hate the lilies. I just think that they look really, really gross in game for some reason. I don't like them. We don't have a pink in the pansies. I've used a lot of pink chrysanthemums around the place, so I reckon white chrysanthemums would be okay. I've got plenty of them. And yeah, maybe some white chrysanthemums and pink hyacinths. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I mean, I have a freaking gazillion white chrysanthemums right here that I can literally dig up and just take with me right now, right? So let's just get that happening. And then I don't know if I've got any spare pink hyacinths hanging around. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. But let me just take some... I'll just take these 3 as well that are here for a second over to Marcie's house and see if I need any more chrysanthemums. Because I alternate the flowers between colours. So it's like pink, white, pink, white, pink, white. Not white, 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 pink, 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 pink. If you know what I mean. I know what I mean. Anyway, I'll go up this way. And while I'm on the way, I'll have a look over by Gayle's house, because at Gayle's house, as you can see, I used white and pink hyacinths, not chrysanthemums, hyacinths. Do I have... Oh, I just have all white ones back there. No, that's okay. I might have to steal some from my botanical garden and breed them from Marcie's house, that's all. And I mean, that won't be able to happen today, but we'll just get it started. Because I have more of the white chrysanthemums, I'm just going to start them there. And then there'll be another one here. Leaving plenty of space for my pink hyacinths, right? I think that will be the cute vibes. Just because oh, sorry, I just realized that I hadn't stepped forward far enough. Anyway, the white of the chrysanthemums as well is looking like that creamier kind of white, like what the house has on the bottom of the trim anyway. So that's pretty cute. And then there'll be one there. And then maybe I'll want to do a pink one here, and then we can do white and white up the back. And that'll be perfect. I won't need any more chrysanthemums. I planned that perfectly. Very good. Thank me very much. So good. Okay, so I am gonna check. I have a couple of places where I've stored extra flowers. I mean, you'll be seeing them just hanging around here. There's no rhyme or reason to them. I'm just gonna check these areas to see if I have any spare. I have a feeling I won't, because I use so many pink flowers. I have a feeling I won't have any spare pink flowers anywhere, actually. Oh, well, I was wrong. There's one pink tulip. Okay. That's interesting. There's still a couple more places. I do have a lot of pink roses there, but I'd rather just keep them there for the second. Just in case whoever's going to be living there, whether it's going to be Tutu or Etoile, is going to need pink hyacinths. Do I have any down this way? No, I do not. There's one more place that I can check, and it's over by... Hi, Chai. Sorry, it's not over by Chai. It's over by the campsite down this way, because I've started redeveloping this little area as well. No, we don't have any. Oh, that's silly. I should have known, because I didn't use hyacinths. I used roses. Okay, so I'm gonna need to create a breeding ground for some pink hyacinths. So I'm gonna... Sorry, Mary, didn't mean to push you out of the way. I didn't even know you were there. I'm going to grab my hyacinths from my botanical garden, the pink ones, and I'm just going to create a breeding space for all of them, right? I'm going to replace them with a couple of plants from different spots. Just to create a breeding ground, all right? So I can hopefully breed enough. That's okay. I have another shovel in my pocket. It's all good. Hopefully I can breed enough to just fill Marcie's garden nicely. That will be... I'll need to find out how many I need to breed for that. And then I'm going to make Marcie's sign as well. Alright, I'm going to grab... I do have some excess flowers hanging out over here. I can just grab them and pop them in the back of in the botanical garden for the minute, just so that the flowers that are in the botanical garden don't breed. Okay, get them all out of the way. And then maybe I can place some weeds or something behind this one. I do have a weed that I can place right here. Plant that there. And I'll just grab these weeds as well and place them back behind this campground spot so that they won't breed out of control as well. What else do I have? I suppose I can put this branch over here and drop that so that it doesn't breed out of control over here. Maybe I can even put these glasses and the shirt down. Drop them so that they don't breed out of control. I just don't want the flowers to breed out of control, but there's still one space for those roses to spread. I don't mind that much. Oh, hold on. There's another weed. All good. So I can drop that here, and then none of these flowers should breed out of control, right? Where did that weed go? There it is. Drop that. Beautiful. Now all those flowers should not breed out of control. All good. Let's go back to the botanical garden and get these spare flowers placed so that they don't breed out of control. Thank you. And thank you. And thank you. Now you'll be noticing over here anyway in the hyacinth section that we're missing a couple of the yellow and we're also missing a whole row of the orange. That's because Panchetti moved in and she had this gross orange and yellow color scheme, and it meant that I had to place the hyacinths at her house because, like, that's all I could do, right? To make her house look cute while she was supposed to be very temporarily living here, and then she's living here for freaking ever, right? So once Panchetti gets a wriggle on out of here, I can take my orange hyacinths and my yellow ones back. I just don't like Panchetti. She's just not my vibe. It's not her fault. It just is the way that it is, right? I just don't like her. Sorry, she's gotta go. Anyway, oh, I was supposed to build a sign. And I was supposed to find a place where I could breed these flowers. That's okay. Hold on. Let's just run back. Run right on back. Over towards my house is probably going to be the best place to breed because I've got a great big open expanse of ground. Right here. So let's just get them breeding, right? I will plant one here. I'm going to do the diamond formation for these. Because the diamond formation is the best formation in my common knowledge. My expertise tells me, my experience tells me that the diamond formation is the best formation. And because it's already snowing, I'm not going to even need to water these. They'll be fine. I'm just going to move this fossil out of the way. Drop that there. That's totally fine. So hopefully they're gonna just breed some more pink ones really nicely. That would be really great. Now, a sign from Marcie. I need to go into custom designs for a second and use the kiosk because I'm going to need to download a design from Marcie. I don't think I've got one yet. Maybe I should check that first before I just go in. Maybe I already downloaded one from Marcie because I knew she was going to be living here. Did I do that thing? I did not do that thing, right? I didn't do that thing. Let me just make sure that I didn't skip over it. No, 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 no. Okay, that's okay. All good. I was right to go into the kiosk like I thought I was going to be. All good. Access the portal. Thank you. Very good. Look at my cute little mermaid fence. I love it. It's a whole vibe. Absolutely adorable. And we are going to... Thank you. I was going to say when it loads, we're going to criteria search for... Oh, goodness. Okay, look. My toggle stick on this controller has got a mind of its own lately, so I'm having to use the directional arrows instead, I'm finding, when doing stuff like this. Anyway, that's fine. We are going to look for a custom design for other there and search. And hopefully someone from Moogle, I know someone from Moogle will have made a Marcie design. It's fine. It's just they're the island that I generally go to for these. That's an interesting choice. Anyway, they're the go-to that I go for these signs for my villages because they do really cute little work. There we go. Sergey from Moogle, thank you so much. Let's get that saved in nicely. Next to Savannah, overwrite that. And now I can go and make a sign for her house. So good. No, I did. Yes, close it. Thank you. Okay, we're taking our time today, apparently. Thank you. Okay, it's all good. Better late than not at all, right? Anyway, hi, Chai. Your garden is coming along very nicely. It's very cute. Hi, Mary. All right, let's come to this little workbench I have down here, and I just want to make a sign really quick. Let's craft. And let's go into favorites, because I'm pretty sure I have it in favorites, because I make so many of these, right? Oh, do I not have it in favorites? I make so many of them. There it is. I was going to say, I make so many. I can't believe it's not in favorites. All right, so we've got that, and I hope that I've got some... I don't, but I should have some in pockets, right, in storage, and I should be able to use some recoloring kits in storage. Customize. because even though I don't have them in my pockets, I do have 27. So now I can change the color of the flyer to be Marcie's little sign that I've just downloaded, the little Marcie graphic. They're so cute. Get that all made up nicely, and let's go and drop that off at her house. Let's go. Ugh. The little bows on the back of her dress bouncing like that. So cute. So cute. Such a cute vibe over here. It gives me enough of the cutesy pastel vibes to make me happy over here. All right, I'm going to need to remove this fence for a second. Now, I can't see, but I know that I'm going to be placing the sign, and then we're going to probably need to push it back. Okay. How does it look? How does it look? There it is. Beautiful. Now I need to rebuild that fence. That's all. Very good. Okay, so now that is it for Marcie's house for the minute until I get some more pink flowers. Wow! But I reckon that's where I'm going to end this little... I can't believe it. This bonus Jonas villager hunt. I was really prepared to keep this island suspended in time to find who I needed to find, and then there she was. The gasps that I gasp every time, though, I just like, oh my gosh! The realization. It's great. I love it. That's why I love a villager hunt, when it goes well, anyway. Alright, here I am in my room, though. Maybe one day I'll have Marcie's photo to go on my little photo wall. But with that being said, my friends, should I get some sleep? I'll just lie down, my friends. Because with that being said, you guys, that is another villager hunt for SezTopia. All done, a successful one this time, though. We love a successful villager hunt. And look, I am hoping that we will eventually one day be able to find Tutu as well, because she is officially the last villager that I have to hunt for. Because Etoile I have to invite via Amiibo, right? So yes, that's all very exciting things to come for SezTopia. So with that being said, if you would like to see more of me finishing up villager hunting here on SezTopia, or any other Animal Crossing things that I've got going on Sezurbia, then hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell next to it to let YouTube know you want to hang out here more with me doing Animal Crossing things. And with that being said, if you liked this video, let me know. You could hit the like button down below. You could even leave me a comment as well if you want. How did you go with Villager Bingo? We weren't playing for very long. That's okay. With that being said, I hope you're having a happy morning, noon, or night, whatever time of day it is. I hope it is a good one for you. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.